Welcome to day 1 of Goddess in the Flesh, Your Body as Oracle. The first step in coming into deeper relationship with yourself is becoming clear and resolute in what you are choosing. Commitment to the process is the most fundamental component. Today, let's start with setting the intention to step toward yourself, your inner world, your inner goddess, and toward the mystery that lives within you. Self-study, self-intimacy, self-awareness, these are the ingredients that profoundly changed my relationship with every person, every feeling, and every experience in my life. Not simply learning more, but practicing more intentionally. Through practice, we become more tender, more receptive, and more in touch with a deeper wisdom and guidance. Over the next 7 days, I will guide you through a range of rituals, practices, and perspectives designed to help you turn inward and meet yourself more fully. Together, we will begin to bridge the gap between the noise outside of us and the quiet world of wisdom within. Before beginning any meaningful pursuit, project, or shift in lifestyle, there is a moment where you consciously agree to step toward a more deliberate version of yourself. You clear the clutter around you, and with love, you proclaim your desire to live more purposefully aligned. In this case, allowing the inner goddess within you to awaken fully through your body, helping you meet each moment from within. Today, on day 1, you are simply committing to the process of stepping toward your inner kingdom and gently clearing the dust from your sight. As you commit with awareness, something within becomes resolute. Attention becomes clear, the heart becomes available, and you begin to embody what you've been quietly longing for. So often you may sense a restless part of yourself, but never pause long enough to explore that deeper reason for those agitations. When this happens, something within is avoided, neglected, but your body, your womb, your heart, your inner world is begging for your full attention. To become conscious is to bring those restless signals gently into the light of our awareness. When we do this, our experience shifts. What once lived in reactivity begins to move into our authority and agency. We begin stepping towards ourselves instead of away. So for a moment now, extend a small gesture of gratitude towards yourself for taking this step, for listening to the wisdom of your body and opening yourself to the quiet nudges of your inner mystery. This practice is about allowing, restoring, and relaxing into your body as a place of divine connection. The sacred feminine is deeply connected to the senses. She delights in the joy of being alive in a physical body. Touch, taste, sound, light, smell. She experiences the world through sensation and takes pleasure in the smallest details. Reclaiming this power means learning how to be present in our bodies again, meeting every moment, embracing our sensuality without shame. This world often encourages us to disconnect from our bodies, to treat it as an object or a tool for productivity, but Sacred Feminine invites us to feel, to savor, to explore the beauty and the pleasure that comes from being fully alive. It is through our physical flesh that we reconnect to Earth and to each other and to ourselves. When we embrace our embodiment, we awaken a deeper awareness of this sacredness of everyday life. Now, let us arrive together in this moment. Sit comfortably in a chair, on the floor, or you can lie down in a comfortable position. Whatever your body needs, honor and indulge her in this moment. Feel your body touching, meeting the ground or the bed beneath you. Allow yourself to land here now. If it feels comfortable, gently close your eyes or settle into a soft gaze. Take a slow, deep breath in. And now fully exhale. Allow a soft hushing sound to move through the body. Listen to my breath as an example. Good. Now let's take 5 breaths together. Inhale. Exhale slowly through your nose, creating that quiet, soft hush inside your body. Again, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale deeply and release. Now, sit quietly for a moment in this new space you have just created. Allow your breath to move gently into the center of your chest. Focus now there and bring your attention to the rhythm of your beating heart. And see if you can sense the part of you that led you here. The part of you that felt the call to begin this journey. Connect with the quiet wisdom within you that ignited the desire to come home to your inner self, to meet your inner goddess, to touch your inner world. Now, notice something gently. Is there a difference between the version of you who is living your life right now and that quiet voice within you that called you toward this moment? Perhaps that voice feels more grounded, more certain, less anxious, more trusting, more radiant. We never receive guidance towards something unless a part of us already knows it is possible. What we are drawn toward already exists within us. These qualities are not foreign. They are simply waiting to awaken. So let us take a moment now to come into agreement with that deeper wisdom, knowing that your most divine self has already led you here. Place one hand over your heart and one hand over your womb, connecting to your breath again. Take a slow breath in and a full exhale out. Now, repeat these words silently or softly aloud with me. I am choosing to unlock and discover my inner mystery. I am choosing to step closer to the goddess within me so that I may become more awake and aware. From this moment forward, I agree to step toward my power center. I choose to connect with the pool of light that lives within me. I am choosing to follow the wisdom of my body, and I am open and receptive to the ways I will be guided. I am ready to awaken my most compassionate heart and my deepest wisdom. I clear the spaces within me and I lovingly welcome home what has long been waiting to be seen. Now, take another deep breath in and out, reconnecting in this moment. Really allow these words to settle into you, into your being. Perhaps now you feel hope, excitement, or immense gratitude. Simply sit in this openness, whatever you feel, without judgment. By speaking these words to yourself, you begin to shift the foundation on which you stand. Your perspective becomes clearer, more aligned with the life you are choosing to create. This is how, little by little, you become the woman you aspired to be. This is how the abstract becomes vividly alive. This is how you awaken what has been quietly calling you. Beautiful. You may gently open your eyes now. You have just taken the first step toward yourself. Thank you for doing this work with me today. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for day 2, where we will begin gently clearing the static and distraction from our lives so we can connect with a more grounded and present reality.